It's day two. First place is nearly $33,000, and we only have 76 people left. The stacks are short, and I believe I'm in the middle of the pack. My plan is to be aggressive and try to steal the blinds. I believe everyone is scared, and it's going to be a little risky depending on my table draw. I have no clue of anyone at my table, but I'm going to stick to my plan. Less calling, more betting. Hopefully I get a soft table. To start, at my very first hand, I get a tricky spot with ace-10 off. Blinds are 16,000, 8,000. I have 380K, and the middle position player open shoves 60,000. I'm in the cutoff with ace-10 off. GTO says this is a call. I, for some reason, am trigger shy to call it. It's not that I think he's strong. I just have a plan of stealing blinds and not taking 60-40 spots. So ultimately, I make an exploitative fold, which I do end up regretting later because it's not all about just betting. It's also about calling when you think you're ahead. So when big blind makes the call, he's forced all in, and the middle position player shows king jack off. I just have to live with my decision and plan. Now, to our next hand, we pick up king 6 suited from under the gun, and blinds are still 16,000, 16,000, 8,000. We have about 380K still, and we open up to 36,000. Now, the player to our direct left 3-bet shoves for 128,000. It folds back to me, and I am caught with my pants down. In the moment, I believe that I'm priced in, but looking back at it now, I'm honestly not. I can fold this and not burn 92,000 more chips. I end up making the bad call, and he shows ace jack off. When I see this, I'm glad that I didn't run into anything super strong, but even with 2 live cards, I do realize that my table draw is a little tougher than I thought. Let's see a run out.
Ace jack, just in case.
We're down to 250,000 chips. Literally only one orbit later, we find a very crucial spot in this tournament. It's about 70 players left still. We have 212,000 chips. Blinds are still 16,000, 16,000, 8,000. And we have pocket sixes from the middle position. We only have about 13 big blinds left, and I remember when thinking about this spot, it was super close between a shove or a fold. After thinking for a while, I ultimately make the decision to open it up instead. Looking back at GTO, this is actually a pure shove from the low jack. However, when I include ICM and it being only about 10% of the field remaining, GTO actually wants to fold pocket sixes when you have 15 big blinds and wants to open shove if you have 10 big blinds. I only had 13, so it definitely was super close. So I ultimately go for the open to 36,000. I honestly am just scared to put my tournament life on the line, so I instead chose a route that I believe is the worst of the 3 options, hoping for people to just fold. But that's not what I get when the small blind player now 3-bet shoves 190,000. It folds back to me, and I'm in a super tricky spot with pocket sixes. GTO does say it's a pure call if small blind shoves, so I ultimately go with that decision. That's what I do, and small blind shows pocket tens. Oh no. Let's see a run out.
I had 8.
You had 8?
I had 8. Oh, yeah, 10.
Well, I have some chips. I have some left, I think.
I pocket 8.
We couldn't suck out. We couldn't get there. Oh well. That's just how it goes. It's looking like our run in this event is coming to an end. I have about 2 big blinds, 32,000 left, and the very next hand I pick up 6-7 suited. I could have definitely waited for some ace high, king high, or queen high hand, especially with how big blind ante structures are, but I think I was pretty tilted and went ahead and put my 32,000 in the middle. It folds to the big blind. He calls it. It's any 2 spot for him. He makes the call. Let's see a run out. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. That was a pretty uneventful day 2. I think this is the first time I ever bagged and played less than 20 hands. I played less than 20 hands and I busted. And I just completely messed up and I went broke with the wrong hands. I was playing too aggressive. And I mean, I was right to play a little more aggressive because everyone was really scared and playing really tight. But the issue was when I was opening and then get reshoved on, I should be calling off a lot tighter than if everyone's playing super tight, right? But instead, I go broke with pocket 6s and I get into another all-in spot with king 6 suited. And they're gonna be in the vlog. I'll put them in and go through the exact hands. But yeah, you've probably already seen it. So yeah, those 2 spots were really stupid. Very not even GTO spots, just very aggressive play. No need to do that. So we busted 69 for a $200 profit. It's a profit, but I am quite upset with how I played. It was 36 grand up top, so yeah. I mean, I got through 1,400 people just to bust at 69 with some donkey play. Not a great feeling. Definitely going to reflect and adjust and hopefully do better next time. So there's a lot more events in Durant. We will probably be taking a few days off and then we'll be playing again towards the end of the week. So anyways, that is the result. We'll see you next time.